On to the axles. So you got a filler up here. Down here though, that is a 17. And if you go to the other side, the right side of the tractor, you will notice that you also have a drain down here. This turns out to be a 27. Get it going the right way and see if we can't pop this guy off of here. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Good job, all right. Let's see here. So we'll just take this guy. Got a little vacuum in there. Oh, and it happens to also be the dipstick. And you can see it's right at the top. I don't know if you can see, but it's at the top of the stick right now. I'm going to just leave this off to the side a little bit like that, just so we can let the air in, make it drain a little faster, hopefully. All right, the maintenance manual calls for 90 weight. As close as I could get was this Valvoline 80W90. It is just about the same as 90 weight. Should do just fine. Let's see if this is gonna fit. If not, I got a smaller one. Oh, that's probably good enough. Get the 17 out of here. There it is. Easy peasy. It's gonna take a while, so I think I'm just gonna let that drain. Whew, boy, that stuff is stinky. And you don't have to watch all this. Just know that it's definitely draining. This is gonna take a while. Ooh, you can hear the acorns dropping. Well, as luck would have it, I had another drain pan. Again, it's a 17. Get that on there. Oh, there it is. Oop, I don't like that. There it is. And easy peasy. Bent over. There it goes. All right. I'll start the camera back up once this thing's done draining. It's been about 20 minutes and we're getting down to the itty bitty bitty bits. And this filler's on the back. You can see it's gotten pretty close. Boy, I might be here for another 2 weeks waiting for this, so I'm gonna call it. It's not in bad shape. The stuff that came out, it doesn't look like there's anything in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this drain plug back in, if I can get it in. Let's see here, there it goes. There it is. Alrighty, let's just tighten down. And again, this wasn't super tight, so I'm not gonna go. Oh, there we go. That's probably more than enough. All right, over here on the right side of the tractor. Plug back in. Like so. Let me go grab my 17mm socket. And here we go. Not too tight, not too loose. Let's see how much axle oil actually came out of that tractor. All right, this is the smaller drip pan I was using earlier. I would say it's to about there. So that was what, about 3/4 of a gallon that came out of that right side. The oil that came out of the left side, it's definitely gonna fill this 1 gallon container up. So let's get it. All right, that's about filled all the way up. So, and there's still quite a bit left in this pan. All right, this is some oil from a different project. Oh boy. A little bit better than 1.5 gallons of oil came out. So it's just a little bit more than 1.5 gallons, maybe 1.75 gallons of axle oil came out of the front axles. Interesting. All right, got the filler plug out of the axles. Now, some tractor communities say that they will actually, let me show you this. This is a breather valve over here, and it's just got a little cap on it, and it allows air to escape and go in. Ooh, those acorns are dropping. So this allows air to go in and out of the axle assembly here. Now, some say you should consider taking this off and filling this side up as well. I think the idea is you just got to wait a long time for that oil to flow through the axle and drop down in here. I don't know if that's the case or not. Before I go through and do all that, I'm just going to try to fill up on this side. Again, it was about 1.5 gallons. So, oh, by the way, here's another O-ring. Got to be careful. Anyway, I'll fill this side up and see where that takes us. Just thought I'd point this out. You saw where I found that O-ring there, and you could tell by the cap that the O-ring is supposed to be on there. So we'll just get that back on there, so when I install it, it's ready to go. Anyway, there you go. All right, let's see if I can freehand. I don't think I can no, you know what, I was gonna try to freehand this. Not even gonna try. Let's fill up that axle oil. And 1.5 gallons came out, so let's see if we can put 1.5 gallons, a little over 1.5 gallons came out. So let's see if we can put about 1.5 gallons back in and see what happens. I don't think whoa, it's coming out of the top. So yeah, I gotta go a lot slower. Oof. Right, this is gonna take a while. I'm not gonna do this on camera. All right, I'm gonna end up taking this bleeder off because I wanna fill this cylinder up. It's getting really messy and getting kind of hard to control, and it's just taking forever for the axle oil to pass through and come down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off, fill this up. Again, this is a 27, and I'm just gonna see if I can't, nice and easy, get this off. I wonder if this is, double check this for a, and this also has this O-ring, so we're going to be careful with that. I'll get that all cleaned up. This axle oil is the worst. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Just pouring this stuff in here. Anyway, same thing as I did on the other side. Just gonna fill this up. Continue getting this in here until I get 1.5 gallons of axle oil. An update, that actually worked out real well. Made the whole axle fill go a lot quicker. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, get the bleeder valve put back in, and then double check the dipstick, and then add as we need. All right, let's see where this axle oil is on this fill. I bet you we'll have to add just a little bit more. Checking. Let's see here. Well, yeah, it looks like it's maybe full. Double check again. That oil's so clear, I'm having a hard time reading it, so I'll probably do one of these deals. Let's see here. Get that clear straight in. All right. Pull it back out, and then I will. Oh yeah, that looks great. We'll have to double check this after we run that tractor, but it looks like it's perfect. About 1.5 gallons of axle oil there. All right, and like I said, I'm not going crazy on this. Just tight enough. There we go. All right.